Hey everyone, so welcome to my video. I wanted to talk about the technology I'm using for the project. We mentioned this before. I am focusing on Google Forms as my main source of technology. I'm using it for assessments mainly, but you can actually use Google Forms for any sort of activity that you would like to use inside your classroom. What's important to me is that the ability to have ease of access of Google Forms, as in the teacher it's a lot easier for the teacher to use, but also on top of that, it's easy for the student to understand how to use it as well. I think Google Forms as kind of the best of both worlds. So to show you mine, basically. I had created a Google form for my section for basically a few connected lessons where basically we talk about the Paleolithic Age and also the Neolithic Revolution. And in my questions, what I did was I would give them the question, overarching question. And the cool part about Google Forms is that I actually can provide feedback right onto the form itself, which is right here. So that once a student provides an answer after I grid, actually once they submit it, they actually have feedback about exactly what I was looking for with the question, and then I can grade it and submit it back to them. I have it not only for the Paleolithic age, but I have it for Neolithic as well. You can actually add to the points of how much you think the question should be worth. But what's really cool is that you can even add documents to it. I think for me as a history teacher, that's the best part about this whole segment is that you can actually add documents and practice document-based learning just with that alone. I think the biggest benefit of Google Forms is the ability to gain feedback instantly. The reason why is because a lot of students learn through self-reflection, and the way this helps the project in general is that it basically gives you a whole nother assessment tool. I think that's the best part about Google Forms is that now instead of you always having to give a quiz or a test, you can use Google Forms as your version that you can make it a formal or you can make it informal, but the best part about it is that it's really up to you. That I think is the best part of Google Forms. I use them quite a lot. I think that they serve so many benefits, so many good purposes you can have in your classroom. And for me, I think Google Forms really affected the way I teach in the classroom.